Cursor is a smart tool that uses AI to help you write and change code. It's like having a helper that can answer questions and even come up with its own ideas. Cursor can work with you to do tasks you both agree on. It can do things like make new files, fix lots of code at once, delete files, or even mess up your code. It's based on VS Code, so it's easy to use if you already know VS Code. Because it's similar to VS Code, it's easy for programmers to start using Cursor. It feels like a simple upgrade to what they already know. To get Cursor, go to their website and download it for your computer, Windows, macOS, or Linux. When you open it for the first time, you'll need to sign up if you don't have an account. It will ask if you want to copy your settings from VS Code, which is good because you can keep using the same editor you're used to. It can also copy your extensions if you want. There are 3 plans, including a free one that gives you 50 free requests. Here are some things Cursor AI Editor can do. Tab. It can guess what you'll type next and complete it for you. It's always on and can suggest changes to your code, even across multiple lines. Ctrl+K hotkeys lets you use AI to edit and write code. To edit, select some code, click Edit, and tell it how to change the code. To write new code, just press Ctrl+K without selecting anything. Chat lets you talk to an AI that knows your code. It can see the file you're working on and where your cursor is, so you can ask things like, "Is there a bug here?" When you open a project, Cursor automatically looks at your code to understand it better. Use @symbols to tell it exactly what you're talking about. @files and @folders. For specific files and folders, @web for websites, @git for your code's history. Cursor tab is the autocomplete feature. It uses a special model to suggest changes around your cursor, not just add code. Change multiple lines at once. Suggest things based on your recent changes and any errors in your code. Free users get 2,000 free suggestions. Paid users get unlimited suggestions. To accept a suggestion, press Tab. To reject it, press Escape. To accept part of a suggestion, press Ctrl or Command plus right arrow. Cursor will try to make a suggestion every time you type or move the cursor. But it won't always show a suggestion if it thinks there's nothing to change. Cursor can make changes from 1 line above to 2 lines below your current line. To turn it on or off, click the Cursor tab icon at the bottom right of the application. Chat, previously Composer, is Cursor's AI helper in the sidebar. It lets you talk to your code in a normal way. You can ask questions, ask it to change code, get suggestions for terminal commands, and more. Open Chat in the sidebar with Command+L for Mac or Control+L for Windows or Linux. Type what you want, and the AI will respond. Chat can learn your code and make changes for you. This is a good way to add new features. Just tell the chat what feature you want it to add using agent mode. It will look at your code and suggest changes. Chat can help you rewrite your code to make it better. Tell the chat about your code and what changes you want to make. The agent can read the code, plan the changes, and make them. Chat has different modes for different tasks. Agent Ask manual switch between modes using the mode picker. Chat understands your codebase by analyzing open files and project structure. Use @symbols to reference specific code elements. You can have multiple conversations in chat at once and switch between them using tabs. To do this, press Command+T for Mac or Control+T for Windows or Linux to create a new tab. Cursor has an auto-select option that picks the best model for your request. This will always use one premium request. Agent mode. Agent is like a helper that can explore your code, plan changes, and make them on its own. Agent is the default mode in Cursor. It can explore your code, read documentation, browse the web, edit files, and run terminal commands. It does things like a human would. Understand request, explore, codebase, plan changes, execute changes, verify results task complete. Ask mode. Ask mode lets you ask questions about your code without making changes. Ask is a read-only mode. It has search tools enabled by default. It doesn't make any changes on its own. This is good for learning about code you don't want to change, or for planning a solution before making changes. Manual mode. Make precise code changes when you know what you want to change. It doesn't explore the code or run terminal commands. Apply. Cursor's apply lets you quickly add code from the chat into your code. Codebase indexing. To get better answers, you can index your code. Cursor looks at each file in your code to understand it better. When a project is opened, Cursor will start indexing it. After the first time, Cursor will automatically index any new files. The status is under Cursor Settings. Features. Codebase. Indexing. Cursor will index all files in your code. If you have a lot of files, it's important to pick which ones to index. Use Cursor Ignore to pick which folders and paths to work on. Add Cursor Ignore to your global gitignore. Now we're going to make a Tetris game in Python using PyQt5 with Cursor AI. Let's paste in prompt to the chat. Here's a result. Let's try and run it. Not bad. It has some bugs, but it'll work after fixing some parts.